little bit of deja vu. No, this is not my studio. Yes, I moved again. Yes, I did move. Hi? Jeez, I have not been on YouTube in a while. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. I've had a lot of stuff go on in my personal life that I'm not gonna get too into detail about. A big part of the reason I wasn't on YouTube for the first couple of months after my last video was because of school. I got so incredibly busy during final. You have literally no idea. One day I spent 16 hours straight at my desk writing an entire paper that I did get 100% on. Thank you. And then I was also studying for anatomy. Anatomy was the hardest class I've taken in college so far, I'm not gonna lie. I ended up getting a B+. I was 1.85% away from getting an A. But that class, oh man, everybody struggled. I was in the top 17% of the class and I still got a B+. So that's saying a lot. There were, I think, 80 students in that class total. That was crazy. Forgot that I bought a new concealer, so that's great news actually, because my other one is running out. I'm also breaking out a little bit, clearly, like that. Oh man, I don't even know how I'm gonna cover that. I now live in a 1-bedroom den. If you don't know what a 1-bed den is, obviously you have a bedroom. This one specifically has 2 bathrooms, and then there is a little area that is kind of offset from the rest of the living space that is meant to be used as like an office or extra seating or whatever you want it to be. It's just a den, you just make it what you want. But with the way that things played out, which I will say, again, not gonna get too much into detail about this, but this was not the original way that things were gonna play out. But now she's gonna be moving into the den. If you guys missed Amani, she's here. Hi. She's always here every time I move.
Every single time.
No, I told her I was moving again. She goes, I'll be here to help pack.
Let me know when you're ready.
But now she's gonna be moving into the den area, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. She lives in a studio right now.
Look at this cloud.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and show. So we have the old view back, which is great, but it's raining right now, like thunderstorming. And now we're on a very high floor, so the view actually looks a lot better. That's crazy. Wow.
It was literally bright and sunny like less than an hour ago, and now this is what it looks like. You can see it's starting over there. The rain is like coming this way.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to drive to go grocery shopping.
Oh, definitely. I don't even have an umbrella.
You might not be able to see it on camera, but like you can see the wind like pushing it. But yeah, okay. So I do actually have a bedroom now, which this, you know, it's here. This apartment, it says it's only like 850 square foot or something, but it's huge. When I originally toured a unit like this, I genuinely don't remember it being this big. This place has so much more storage. Again, I actually have a bedroom now. Nothing's perfect. I actually just moved 2 days ago, so I'm still working on organization. I still have to hang stuff on the walls, like all that good stuff. But I've also been going through a lot of personal things, and I was in a really bad state of depression yesterday. I'm now getting out of that. I was struggling for a minute there. There was a week, last week, I actually was like, last week was really rough. I ended up not going to the gym because I wasn't eating. I forced myself to like stay away from all of that. I was working a lot last week on top of that, mostly just to like distract myself. And I don't know, this is the stuff I will not go into detail about, but a lot has been happening, and I finally feel like myself again, or I'm starting to feel that. I went on the Stairmaster. I did an hour on the Stairmaster yesterday, which is the first time that I went to the gym in over a week. I like forced myself to. It was one of those situations where I was so bad mentally. I was hoping that doing something physically would help my mentality, which it did. It did. I woke up this morning. I felt much better than I had the last couple of days. I just finished going to the gym. I did some yoga as well, like strength yoga. It was a really good session. I feel really great. It's already 3:16. I ended up waking up at 11 o'clock this morning, but I also did need the sleep. I have not been sleeping that well. So that's my story. I know that I was only in the other apartment for like 5 months, but here we are again. I was planning to create videos and do updates or whatever. I actually did vlog last week. There was one day where I vlogged and I kind of explained what was happening, and it was before I officially moved. And then I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way that it turned out. I knew the headspace that I was in, and it was just like, I don't know. Yeah, now we're here, and I feel really good about this apartment. Amani's not officially moved in yet. She's on month to month, thankfully. So like her next lease wouldn't start until August 1st. We're trying to get her in here before then. There's just some other things that we need to work through, but it should be a pretty smooth process. Like she's just gonna be added as a roommate onto my account with this place. Safe to say, this building is probably sick of me. But Zach, if you guys remember Zach from the video where we toured this place, place. He has been so understanding. I have never dealt with a management office that takes care of you more than this place does. I love them. Anybody that is, they've gone through a lot of different management staff. Zach has stayed consistent since I've lived here, but the company that owns this building, they have people that rotate in and out. This is about to fall. Why are we falling? Sorry, I'm trying to fix this. They've been taking really good care of me. They are very understanding of everything that I need. They're very accommodating, and now we're here. And then I started my period a few days ago, and that's also part of the reason that I haven't been doing the best the past couple of days. I feel good. Today's the first day I'm starting to feel good again within like the last week. So I looked at Amani, I was like, should I vlog today? She said, why not? Like, okay. You guys know the drill. I'm gonna do my mascara, so I'm not gonna be talking because I'm concentrating. You guys know my makeup routine is so simple. It's literally just to like accentuate my eyes. I don't have the energy to do a full face every day. I don't know how I was doing that like a couple years ago. That's too much. I do work tonight. I have a private event to work tonight at 6:30, and I need to go grocery shopping. I have no food here. I also need to just get a couple of like household things, paper towels, stuff like that. So we're gonna go to Target probably. Obviously driving because it is storming outside. That's why it's so dark in there. For several weeks now, I knew I was gonna come back to YouTube. I've been kind of rebranding. I made a new banner. I definitely need to get some more headshots so that I can change my profile photo because I don't have a good like recent profile photo. I'll get to that eventually. I'm not worried about that right now. But I knew that I was gonna come back eventually, and I was like trying to think of what I would say. I've come to the conclusion that I don't need to explain things that I don't want to, and that's just how it is. I hope that you guys can be understanding about that because the stuff that I'm going through is just like really personal. And what you need to know is that we're in a new space. This is a new beginning again, and everything's okay. I feel better now. This is actually a lot shorter of an intro than I was expecting. The first time that I vlogged last week, I talked for like 20 minutes straight, and now we're only at 13, and I know that half of that was me doing my mascara. So we're gonna put on my rings, and I will show you guys around the new place. Again, not everything is perfect, and we're still figuring out organization and everything, but I think you guys are really gonna love it. There's so much storage, and I love the layout of it. I truly do. And it, like I said, it feels huge. Like Amani's bathroom, but her bathroom is huge. It's like damn near the size of mine. Mine's longer. The only difference really between my bathroom and her bathroom is the size of the shower. She has like a square one, whereas I have like the really big ass one that I had in the 2-bedroom. Let's take you guys around. Definitely need to come over by the front door and turn on a light. Again, super dark because it's raining. This is the front door. I have boxes and everything right here because I just haven't taken them downstairs. That needs to go back on the wall. We have a storage closet here, which I've kind of taken over with a bunch of my stuff, my winter coats and shoes and everything like that. And then we have the same thing on the other side. It's huge. It has so much space. We also have another closet, but I'll get to that. In here is the washer and dryer, much more closer to the front door, so I don't think it's gonna be as loud. Then you come in here, another storage closet, which I have a bunch of other stuff in here, and I'm telling you, this thing is huge. Like this is me, I'm standing inside of it, and it still like goes all the way over there, and then we have a second shelf up here, it goes all the way up to the ceiling. Huge, so much storage. So that's the hallway. Then when you walk down the rest of the hallway, over here is the den area. This is where Amani's bed and dresser and everything is gonna go. Also has her own closet, which is basically the same size as my closet in my room. It's smaller, which is why we're each gonna take one of the closets in the hallway. Easily the size of what you would get in a quote unquote bedroom in a studio, which is why she's so okay with living here, is because that's basically how she's living now. Off of the den area, we have the kitchen, which we still have the kitchen island. We have a lot more counter space. I made this area a little coffee corner. Definitely want to decorate it and everything. We've got Amani over here working on whatever she's working on. Shopping. And then a bunch of other stuff. A lot of this stuff was hung on the wall. I just have to put the shelves up and then figure that out. But then you come over here, more counter space, so much more storage for all of my plates and bowls, glasses, and just cookware. The storage above the refrigerator is the same. Spices are displayed again. Obviously the microwave and the oven. We have more storage under here. Silverware drawer, more storage under the sink, dishwasher. Great little setup here. And then we have the living room area, which I have my desk over here. My dresser actually doesn't fit along the wall in my bedroom, which is why it's out here being used as a TV stand. I think we plan to hang the TV, probably right there. We're still discussing things, but I don't have a couch. So we need to get a couch at some point. We plan to just get like a little love seat, 2-3-seater, whatever. Yeah, desk is here for now. I'm probably gonna move it like over here. I do love to have natural lighting, but I also, just with the layout of things, I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna look. And then in here is my bedroom. We have the bookshelf that fits perfectly in this corner over here. The bed, the nightstand. I have my laundry hamper over here, but yeah, this wall right here, the dresser is too big. It comes out to like here, which is kind of ridiculous. The view from my bedroom, which you guys saw earlier. If it will focus, I don't know why it's so overexposed. You guys saw the view earlier, you get it. And then in here is my bathroom, which again is still kind of a mess. Why is it so overexposed? Hold on, okay, the exposure is fixed now. The counter space on the sink is such a game changer. And then we have a lot of storage under here, which I just obviously took my containers already and moved them down here. That is a like halfway tour of my new place, but it feels huge. Like, I don't know, when we toured it originally, again, I don't remember it feeling this big. Even whenever I sent Olivia a video on Snapchat, she was like, that place is huge. I was like, yeah. Oh, I forgot to show Amani's bathroom. Your what? Yes, your second house. The storage underneath her sink might be a little bit smaller, like her sink might be a little bit smaller, but even still, she still gets all of the counter space. Then she has like a square shower, but like I said, this place is huge. It's a full bathroom. That's what matters. Are you looking at flowers right now? Like fake flowers?
Yeah.
I need to get my little tripod out of my bag. Left that in there because I didn't need it at first. Now I do. I don't have much else to say right now. I just think that we need to get moving on all the errands that we need to run today before I have to go to work in 3 hours. I'll update you guys when we leave this place. Oh my god, the floor is wet. We've made it to Target. I dropped off Amani because she had a nail appointment at 4:30 and she took the train. I always take the stairs at this Target because the elevators kind of scare me, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to decide if I should get a cart or a basket. Probably a cart, probably be easier. Let's go for a ride. The camera doesn't really sit very well in there. We're gonna hold the camera. Call it a day. I have a list in my bag. Don't really feel like pulling it out. First things first, paper towels. Stuff like this I feel like I should always buy in bulk, but then I'm like, where the hell am I gonna put it? But now we have a lot more storage. I'm honestly not really too picky about the types of paper towels that I buy. They're paper towels, I don't care. Now we need toilet paper for Amani's bathroom. I'm just gonna go with this, off-brand, I don't care. Toilet paper I'm a little bit more pretentious on, if you will. Particular, that's a better word. I'm a little bit more particular on toilet paper, but that, I mean, that's self-explanatory, you know? I'm gonna look over in the protein section and see what protein powders they have. This is not the right, this one? Maybe? I don't know. Did they move it? I'm so confused. Could've sworn it was over here. Maybe they moved it. Okay, well, honestly, it was in kind of a weird section anyways, so, oh, it's right across. Wow, that's funny. They did move it. It's literally right in front of me. All over there. It used to be like in this area, but good thing that they moved it because now everything is like together. Some of their protein items were kind of spread out and this makes more sense. See, I usually go with the Premier Protein. Part of me wants to get like one of these though. Never tried Ghost protein powder. Oh my gosh, which one do I want to go with? Maybe Oreo. I'm gonna try Oreo. We're gonna try Ghost. We're gonna see. Signa works with Axe and Sledge now, and I feel like I should support her with the Axe and Sledge protein powder, but I don't always buy protein powder like that. We'll try it one day. Maybe she'll let me try some of hers. I just realized all of this is gonna be such a pain in the ass to carry up by myself. What do I got here? Oh, sorry. I need almonds. Love almonds. I go through almonds so fast. It's actually kind of a problem. Here's the thing. Yeah, whole almonds are better for you, but I love salt on my almonds, so we're gonna have to get that. When a car. I'm gonna get the big bag. What's the point of getting the small bag? We all know I'm gonna get the big bag. Low sodium. Sodium is important. Please remember that. Don't be scared of salt. I was scared of salt for a long time. Don't do that, okay? Especially if you go to the gym and you sweat a lot, you need sodium. And if you eat a very like clean, whole food diet, you need it. Just don't be afraid of salt, please. Oh, I've seen these everywhere. The Drizzleicious. I kind of want to get one to try. Do I get birthday cake, s'mores, cinnamon swirl, sorry, or French toast? Not French toast. We're not doing that. I feel like birthday cake is the most up my alley, but I also am a very big s'mores girl. Oh, they're little mini rice cakes. That's so cute. We're gonna try the birthday cake one. I sit here talking about eating a clean diet. Processed food. It is what it is. I'm not perfect, you know? Moving on. Life really is so much easier whenever you don't care what people think. Ooh, is the fruit? Nope, that's alcohol. I feel like I go through a lot of bananas. I love frozen bananas. Weird, I know, but like, we're gonna go frozen. Apples are actually a really good thing to have on hand. Sometimes I'll like grab one before I go to work or something. My favorite apple personally is a Fuji apple. I do love a good honey crisp, but I feel like Fuji apples are so underrated. Got a bag. I wish they had a bag of sweet potatoes. They never do bagged sweet potatoes. They only do the regular ones, which is fine. Love all potatoes, but sweet potatoes is usually what I go for. We're gonna look at the ground beef, going with the 93.7. We're gonna get some tomatoes, little grape tomatoes. I actually really like to snack on these. Do they have sweet potatoes? I don't think they have sweet potatoes here. That's unfortunate. Moving on. I highly doubt they're gonna have it, but if they have good culture cottage cheese, we're getting several of those. Yeah, looks like they're out. I'm gonna check in the refrigerator because they've had it in the refrigerator before, but I highly doubt it's there now. Yep, no, they don't have it. That's unfortunate. Moving on, I was gonna go to Whole Foods and then I came to Target because I was like, no, Target will have more of what I need, and they're out of things that I need. Alrighty, Greek yogurt. We all know I'm a Greek yogurt queen. Faye, of course, the best Greek yogurt, and you can't argue with me on that. We're getting to, I'm actually really excited to try the protein powder with the Greek yogurt. I think it's gonna be really good. Oh, also, want to mention something that I have been noticing. I would put a bunch of stevia in my Greek yogurt to sweeten it beforehand, but now I'm using honey, and it's actually a lot easier on my digestion. Honey is more calorically dense, which is a big part of the reason I never used it to sweeten things because of my mindset, but I promise you it's more satisfying, it's more filling, and it's just better for your gut. Strawberry banana blend. So if you're noticing digestive issues, then I would try maybe swapping out some of the artificial sweeteners. We're gonna get blueberries too. Do they have wild blueberries? Oh, yes they do. Beautiful. Beautiful. I only brought one grocery bag. That's not gonna carry all of this. I hate that everything is being marketed as protein now because of all the hype. Yes, protein is important, but don't call something a protein bar if it has 10 grams of protein with a bunch of other shit in it. That's not a protein bar. It's also like all of the stuff that they're advertising as like protein was already in there. They didn't make protein bars. They're just advertising or like putting on the front that like, hey, this has protein in it too. Where are, oh, I'm like staring down the aisle. I'm like, where are the oats? It says oatmeal right there. So we're gonna go over here. Personally, I like the texture of quick oats better than old-fashioned rolled oats. So we're gonna go with quick oats. Why? Hold on. Why are you here? Anyway, I also, what's the other one? Cream of rice. Cream of rice I've heard is like a good pre-workout thing because it doesn't have the fiber that oats do. So it's like more quickly digesting, you know? Might try that. I've been getting into running a lot lately. I say lately, again, I have taken quite a bit of time off the gym. Yeah, we're gonna go with the big one because might as well, you know? What else we got? I have some vegetables at home. I could probably grab some more, but I also don't know which ones I want. We're gonna go back over to the vegetable section. Part of me also is like, should I just get frozen vegetables? That's what I have at home right now. I'm like, should I just get frozen ones and then microwave them as I want? Because like, do I really feel like meal prepping? No. Do I ever feel like meal prepping though? No. That's fine. We're gonna go grab real vegetables. I'll meal prep them. Are you kidding me? They've already got the Halloween Pillsbury cookies coming out. I mean, to be fair, Halloween stuff has been coming out for like 2 months at this point. That's insane. Oh, should I get a cantaloupe? No, not right now. I don't want to carry all that. Alrighty, vegetables. Oh, I also need spinach. I almost forgot that. And romaine lettuce. Why did I forget all this stuff? I use these as wraps sometimes. And if I don't use them as wraps, I'll cut them up and make a salad. Yeah, I'm buying the bagged one. Green beans. Then I'll have a bigger bag of broccoli. Alright, well I'm getting two bags of broccoli. No, wait, hold on. Changed my mind because organic versus not organic is $2. $2 difference. Getting the non-organic ones, thank you. Like, look at this. This is insane. Green beans, non-organic, $2.69. Green beans, organic, $5 for the same bag? Are you kidding me? What are we doing? Not in this economy. Little box of baby spinach. And that should be good. I might go check out. Carrying all of that by myself was a little bit crazy. Somebody's blowing up my phone. It's either Cigna or Hayden. Hayden's calling me. Hold on. Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
I was calling up. Do you know, does Wicked come out Thursday night, right?
I would assume, well, it comes out that Friday, but like they'll probably have showings the Thursday before like they did last time.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was making sure it's Thursday, not Wednesday. Because when I get home, I can put in a request and see if I can get Thursday, Friday off. But I would probably try to come back home either Friday night or Saturday morning because Dylan's family usually does Thanksgiving the Sunday before Thanksgiving.
Okay. Oh my God, that's so exciting.
Well,
I can't wait for you to come up here.
I don't get too excited. I have to get the days off for it to work.
Well, I know, but even still, that would be so fun. I'm vlogging right now. Say hi.
Oh, hi vlog.
I'm in my car. Yeah, so if we were to go see it, we would probably see it that Thursday night.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to Olivia whenever it gets...
my thought was that then you can also work Saturday.
I'll have to talk to Olivia whenever the time... Like, I won't know about parties until it gets closer to that date. Even if there is a party that Friday, I would only have to go in for a few hours. It wouldn't be like a full shift, you know?
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Speaking of Hayden, I was like, oh, somebody's blowing up my phone. Is it Hayden or it was Hayden. Yeah, gas. That's the last thing that we need to do. We're gonna do that right now. I really hate getting gas, to be honest with you. Can you not fall over, please? Thank you. Now we sit here and watch that number go up, even though that's the last thing that I want it to do. What is gas even at right now? $4.09 a gallon. Yay! Sounds like Hayden's gonna come up to Chicago for Wicked. Last year I went down to St. Louis. She needs to come up here. She's also never been up here. I'm excited for her to come see Chicago. We've tried. It's just really hard because her work schedule is the complete opposite of mine. Like usually whenever she can come up here, I can't take off of work kind of thing. Or I'm in school and it's like not worth it. There it goes. $41.68. I get a lot of questions about how much I spend like living in the city, like in a week or whatever. I definitely plan to do one of those videos. It's just really hard because lately there have been a lot of things with my finances that have like they've been very out of the ordinary. Like there was some stuff with taxes and then some extra stuff with rent and then some stuff with tuition and then all this other stuff. But to give you an idea, that was $41. I just spent $140 at Target with all this stuff. That's a little bit much for me to spend on groceries, but I also bought like toilet paper, paper towels, stuff like that. And then the protein powder within itself was like 30 bucks a tub. So I typically don't spend that much on groceries, but yeah, how much was it? It was $141.86. So I've damn near spent $200. Anyway, I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna bring all this stuff upstairs and then I'm gonna put it away before I have to leave for work. We are back now and it's time to put everything away. Ooh, should we try one? Oh my God, they're so tiny. Cheers. Oh man. Why did I buy these? Why did I buy these? Wow. Okay, well, fucking phenomenal. Go get these. This is my oat container. It only overflowed a little bit. It's okay. I have the bigger one. We're gonna have to put it in a second container. Now, transporting them from here to here is we're gonna do it over the sink. Okay, now we have 2 containers for oats. Who is texting me? If you can't tell, this is the pantry area that I've decided to go with. Clean as we go. Yogurt and ground beef. Agreed to this one for the almonds and I need to clean it out because there was electrolyte powder in here before. Now that that's clean. I love almonds. All right, groceries are put away, except for the protein powder. But I'm gonna leave that out. I'm gonna make a quick snack. I have to leave for work really soon. I think I'm gonna try this with Greek yogurt. I wanna smell it. Oh, love that. You see how they put the scoop right on the top? Why is it not all the way full? See, that's what pisses me off. Come on now. Why is it halfway empty? That doesn't make any sense. What is this? Okay, no. Anyway. I already had a Greek yogurt bowl for breakfast this morning, like before I went to the gym. You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have a yogurt deficiency. I will say that. Yogurt, almonds, fruits, and vegetables. Honestly, I could live off of that for the rest of my life. How much? I don't feel like I need a full scoop, but you never know, you know? So we're going with like 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 of the scoop. I don't know. It smells really good. When working with powders, you have to be careful. For that exact reason. It smells like Oreos. I mean, duh, but like it smells like Oreos and I'm very excited. I want to get a Ninja Creamy so bad. I'm looking on Facebook Marketplace. Cheers. That's good. Get a little bit of extra protein. It's not super, super sweet. Okay, we're gonna do peeling blueberries right now. And I'm gonna throw some almonds in there. So actually, you know what might be good? The Drizzlicious things. I'm gonna try that. When you don't eat a lot of processed sugar and then you do end up eating it, it like leaves this film on your mouth that you start to notice. And I can still feel that film on my mouth from these things. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. I am gonna try this though. Yeah, that's gonna be dangerous. But we're gonna put these away. We're gonna add some almonds with some healthy fat. Be sure to hit your fat goals, babes. That was so cringy, I'm so sorry. This is my pre-work snack. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. I'll see y'all later. Good morning. It's actually almost noon. It's 11:26 and it's the next morning. I've been editing this vlog all morning. I have the rough cut and I'm already at 22 minutes and 35 seconds. So I decided to go ahead and end the video, but I wanted to end on a note on like what is my plan with social media as of right now. That's my leg, by the way. Just ignore it, okay? I sit in very weird positions. Like, I think it's the dancer in me. I don't know. That's a whole side note. As of right now, because I'm not in school, social media is gonna be the thing, and like YouTube specifically is gonna be the thing that I focus on. My goal right now is to get monetized. I would love to get monetized on YouTube. I would love to make money off of these videos because then I won't have to work as many hours at the restaurant. The hours won't suck as bad. That's something that I'm definitely noticing, especially now that I'm a STEM major, is the hours working in the restaurant industry. Brutal. My sleep is not okay. I also, since taking STEM classes, I have a really hard time working around how much homework and studying I have to do for each class. So I would absolutely love for content creation to be something that even I just make passive income off of to help me pay for school and all of that. But if you're not aware of the monetization requirements for YouTube, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours within the last 365 days. The watch hours is what I'm missing. That just means that I need to be uploading content very very consistently. And so my plan is to just start vlogging all of the time. I'm gonna try to get like 2 to 3 videos up a week. I know that I can do it. I definitely know it's possible. I'm just gonna start vlogging all the time. Obviously, I'm not gonna post content that I'm not happy with, but I also think that vlogging will motivate me to get things back on track. I just feel like with everything that's been going on, I've felt very thrown off for a while. Getting back to the way that things were, that's my goal. I also plan to go back to short form content. I just have not thought about exactly what direction I want to go in with that. So don't be surprised if you see me posting on TikTok or Instagram again. I think also having Amani here will definitely help motivate me. She's also really always down to help me with anything that I need for social media. Like she's the one that's probably going to be taking my headshots for my new profile photos. She'll probably take a few more of my pictures. I don't have like a specific thing that I want my content to focus on. Like I kind of want to just branch out into everything and see what works for me. In my banner, I put lifestyle, science, and fitness. I feel like those are the 3 big things that my videos usually revolve around. The science aspect of things, I'm always going to incorporate it in things that I know about, but I don't think that that's going to be too much of my content until I get back into school. The only thing that I can ask is if you do watch my videos, please watch them all the way through, because that's really what I need right now. I need the engagement, I need the watch hours, and you know, once I get monetized, obviously I will be posting more consistently, and if I can make a full-time job out of it, that would be really cool. I don't know if I'd give up the restaurant completely. I've definitely talked to Olivia about possibly just being the private events person. Right now I do everything. Yeah, we'll see whenever it gets there. Obviously I have some other things that I want to do. Like I've talked about getting Pilates certified before. That's something that I need to go talk to some studios about. Now I feel like I'm just rambling about absolutely nothing. I've literally been talking for 5 minutes and this is supposed to be an outro, so I do apologize. But I just wanted to, like, I feel like because this is the first video that I posted in several months, I wanted to update on that. I wanted to tell you guys where my headspace is at and what my plans are. I also felt the need to say this so that I keep myself accountable with consistent uploads. Anyway, done talking, done rambling. If there's any other updates, I will definitely let you guys know. I'm gonna start a new vlog here though, because I definitely need to be a little bit more productive on some other things today before work. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you have not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
You a move body giving interviews. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover warm, different vibe, you new and improved, but you ain't even flexing. But you ain't even flexing.